G'day, mate. It is I, Justin Hawkins, right again. Um, just a mastering doodah on mastering and how tricky it can be. So I was sent this metal band. I think I can call them metal, although I only know this one song of theirs. They're a very young band from New Zealand called Crying Ivy, and they are very good by the sounds of this. And it reminded me of Metallica mostly. So I got some Metallica open here. Haven't heard, this is all on the fly a little bit, so apologies for instant reaction. Let's listen to Master of Puppets a bit. Oh, I better not play too much of that. Or I'll have to edit it out. So that you get a feeling there, high production, pretty expensive sounding, I'd say. And then this band from New Zealand, not expensive. Have a listen to this. Oh, what's going on here? There you go. Should have this on so you can have a look. I've put it on rock, so you may be familiar with this kind of thing. With this plugin, it shows you an average of what rock looks like in the spectrum, the EQ spectrum. You can select other genres as well. So let's have a look. So that looks, as you can hear, kind of fits. Let's look at Metallica. Can't play too much. If at all, I might have to edit that all out. Apologies if I have to do that. If I do have to do that, it sounds like Metallica, and you know what that sounds like. And it sounds really good. So you can see the what was it? Low mids are kind of not there. Yeah, so it's really high mids and high. Interesting. My ears focus on this band here, really, because that's where the guitars are. And although it's a completely different song style, so it's not that helpful, but it helped me a little bit when mastering this. Let's have another listen to this. Crying Ivy. Yeah, so it was, it's recorded well, but simply by my good friend Darren in Auckland of Seraphim fame and New Telepathics fame and King Ketchup fame and Loud Ghost fame. And he records cool bands like this quite a lot. So, given the task of making this better, you don't want to immediately make it louder, because that's cheating. So you want to identify what's wrong with it, what can be improved. And I thought, the dynamics could be improved and the heaviness could be improved. Could be heavier, if you see what I mean. And dynamic-wise, maybe it could be smoother. So Smoother and Heavier was the name of the game, and it's very subtle, I warn you. So let's have another listen. Yeah, so like toms like that. It could be kind of more glued. And I thought to make it heavier, I could use compression as well. But I did two versions. The first one I sent was this one. But tonally, I didn't, on second thoughts, like it as much as my second attempt. This one. It's deeper and I think heavier. So the difference between the two in plugins was the first one I used, this SPL Iron, which is a very mu compressor, usually used to glue. I'd suggest glue things together. And let's see not much going on. But I did want to kind of take some of the transients out to give a bit of heaviness and tightness, I think is the better word. And then some very specific EQ. Let's see if I think it's better. Have a listen. I think it's fairly well balanced. But as I say, the tone, and I didn't quite get enough heaviness as well. The tone wasn't quite right. So I tried, I added this as well. This is interesting. It's just one unit from Ozone 11, which is a mastering suite from Isotope. And it's a smoother, I suppose. A smoother. Let's have a listen. So it does add clarity, and I kept that on for my second version. But let's listen to that. But a tiny bit of that. I wanted to even out the guitars and the cymbals. I thought that would do it. So on this final version, I used a what is this? Chandler Limited germanium compressor from Softtube. And quite a low ratio sidechain for the bass to come through. Let's see how much. A lot. But the mix is pulled back a bit. So let's listen to with. So it's a bit louder when I bring it off, of course. But I think it's got that tightness I was after. And retaining some depth. I didn't put it on the dirty, because the dirty seems smaller. There's top end thing. So I was happy with that. And then I kept the same, I think it's the same EQ as before. This is really very useful, this EQ, because you can, with auto listen on, you can solo the band. So I took a bit of that gnarliness out, added some sheen, some Charlie Sheen, boosted some of this, maybe for aggression. I boosted some of this warmth, I guess. I boosted some low end. That's kind of nice, kind of boxy though. Okay, bring up focus a bit. And a bit of stereo, a bit of focus on the bass. I think it's better. I hope they liked it. That was the original. That's the raw original. I do like the bass. So this didn't change that much. Still wanted to keep the guitars. It's a nice balance, yeah. That's the main thing. And then you just make it louder once you're happy. I hope that was interesting, if not useful. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.